100 Sally was one of my most anticipated releases from the Disney 100 line, until we got more images of her, and I noticed that for some weird reason, they decided to color her hood in. On each of these cars, they decided to add sort of a splash of color, and for Sally, that meant coloring just her hood in metallic blue. Kind of an odd choice, but hey, honestly, I really don't mind. These Disney 100 cars look so nice because of the silver. I don't mind if a little bit of her isn't that silver. Anyway, guys, welcome back to yet another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Disney 100 Sally from the 2023 Cars Diecast mainline. This, of course, is part of the Disney 100 sub-series that is still part of the mainline, celebrating 100 years of the Walt Disney Company. This is something they're doing across all of their merchandise lines, and for the Cars Diecast line, they've made some special sort of platinum silver cars, which look really, really cool. If you want my full thoughts on the series, check out my review I did of the McQueen the other day. Now, unfortunately, this Sally is continuing to use the inaccurate 2006 Sally mold. As we all know, Sally was updated in 2018, but ever since Thailand took over car production, for whatever reason, they have not switched back to that more accurate mold. But at the very least, this continues the trend of recent Sally variants that use the older mold, but make her face a lot more pleasant and in character for Sally. So if we can't have the right mold, at least she has a better face, which I think makes her still look pretty good. Got the Cars logo in the corner, Disney 100 there. You can see this very nice sort of diamond cutting. Everything sort of squared off, makes it look more crystal, just like how all these characters appear in sort of fractals or like shattered segments off to the side. We've got some other Pixar characters. This is not necessarily Cars related, but this is the sort of packaging that's been used for all Pixar Disney 100 merchandise. So it's some nice brand synergy. We've got Sully, Woody, Dory, McQueen, Miguel from Coco. Again, this is incredible down there. On the back, you can see the rest of the series with Lightning, Sally, Mater, Flo, Ramon, and Doc. So far, I've picked up all of them, but I was not able to find Mater or Doc. So hopefully find them at some point soon. Now let's get Sally here out of the package. And there we go. Unfortunately, mine has a little paint blemish by the eye. Can we get that off? Sally, get it out of your eye. Okay. I think we got it off a little. Anyway, there she is, out of the package, and yes, she continues to have that really nice silver color scheme. The blue hood is kind of strange, honestly. I don't really know how I feel about it. I think it's alright. It could look a lot worse. I get what they were going with, trying to add a bit of color to each one, and Sally doesn't really have any other places where you could add color. Like Mater, they colored the hood in for Mater too, but I think that makes more sense since Mater's hood is typically missing. But yeah, I think she looks perfectly fine. I definitely prefer if she were fully silver, but if you wanted to add color somewhere, I think this is fine. It's not too distracting or anything. Yeah, you could see that her headlights are not colored in. This is a trend with all of these cars because, again, they're supposed to look like sort of statues. But the funny thing with Sally is that her middle part here is colored in, so it's kind of like she's being turned into a statue. Please help her. She doesn't have much time left. This is a really solid Sally expression. Again, if we're going to be stuck with this inaccurate Sally mold that I'm really not a big fan of, at least we're getting good faces for her. Moving on to the side, I absolutely love that everything is silver. The wheels, the tires, the windows, even the base. Look at that. These just look so cool. It's such a cool, like, celebration version of Sally. The only thing taking away from it is that blue hood, but again, that's perfectly fine. And I know some people are going to complain about the lack of detail, but again, I think it's great. I love the simplistic look they went for all of these. She doesn't even have a license plate or her backlights, and I think that's perfectly fine. There's a look at the other side, and once again, there is a look at the base. So yeah, another very cool release from the Disney 100 line. If I had it my way, I wouldn't color in that hood, and I'd make her fully silver, but that's not what they chose to do, and I think that's alright. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.